non-white people, on a lot of non-political channels, I am seeing people talking about ending racism. Bless their hearts. So they've seen the George Floyd video, and I can understand people being disturbed. That is a very disturbing video. And even though I think maybe it might be CGI, it doesn't make a difference. People are traumatized by seeing stuff like that. And we just got done being traumatized by this pandemic, and we're being told that 100% of everybody's going to die. You're all going to die. Ridiculous. And so it's just one hysterical narrative to the next. Just can't get away from it. But ending racism. So these people think that are, talking about ending racism, they're thinking that, well, I guess maybe we can somehow stop the police from being violent, or anybody from being violent. We can stop all violence if white people just stop disliking black people. That's it. We can fix the world. We're just going to make you stop disliking black people. Okay, white boy, just stop disliking black people. Okay, see, look at that. I ended racism. I'm a hero. Woo, look at me. Rock star. As though manipulating people's personal preferences is just so easy. People don't like things because they just don't like them. There is no rhyme or reason why people like or dislike anything. And anybody who can't understand that concept, they're going to have a really tough life. I do not like raw onions on my pizza. I'm telling you, I pick those suckers off my pizza if the pizza guy accidentally sticks raw onions on my pizza. It's just not my thing. And you can torture me, you can rip off my fingernails, you can, lock me in a dark room with creepy noises. You're not going to make me stop disliking raw onions on my pizza. You can't talk me out of it. You can't torture me out of that preference. That's my personal preference. And I also like pineapple on my pizza. And some people out there do not like pineapple on their pizza. And honestly, that's really wrong. But, I can't force people to like pineapple. I could try though. I could say, what's the matter with you? You just, you're a racist. You just don't like tropical fruit, do you? You don't like tropical fruit with your savory pizza. You're bad. You're really bad, and you're wrong, and nobody's going to like you because you're bad, and you shouldn't have a job. You shouldn't be able to go out into public, and, you can't even get welfare because you're bad. You don't like tropical fruits on your pizza. Just the nonsense. It just never ends. The stupidity never ends. Who is it? Oh, Ron White. You can fix ugly with surgery. You can fix crazy with drugs. You just can't fix stupid. He didn't say it quite like that. But, there's no cure for stupid. And people think that these utopian ideals exist because they don't take a second to pick them apart and analyze them. You can't make people stop being who they are. Anyway, and also I'm hearing, too, that, it's usually non-whites talking about ending white supremacy. It never ends. It just seems to it never ends. You just got to shut off the TV set and stay off of YouTube. And, but the thing is that, I'm trying to watch my gardening video or my financial video, and then they start talking about ending racism. It just makes me absolutely insane. So here I am ranting to you about it. And then I hear, somebody, who was it? Gosh, it'll come to me in a second. Matt, he was talking about, or he played some video of people talking about ending white supremacy. I mean, I can end white supremacy just like I ended racism. Hey, non-white people, leave Western countries and go back to your homeland. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Susie just ended white supremacy. And a few minutes ago, I ended racism. I'm on a roll here. I deserve a medal. Do you think Trump will give me the Presidential Medal of Freedom for ending white supremacy and racism all in the same day, all in the same 5 minutes? I think I'm pretty damn cool. Anyway, so I think that people should go home and make their homeland great again. I think that's a lofty goal. You need to stop running away from your problems and thinking that you can create something big somewhere else. You got to tackle your problems as they come along instead of pretending that they don't exist, But these people that are coming over here, they're not they're not like our ancestors that came over. Our ancestors, most of them died. They came over here to raw wilderness and they built up the place with their bare hands and their ingenuity. And these people who come here from foreign countries, all they have to do is just get a set of keys and then everything's there. The grocery store is there. They don't have to go kill their own food. And the houses are already built and they don't have to, cut down trees or figure out how to create cement or make, I don't know, whatever, but they just don't have to figure anything out. But a lot of people these days, they don't have to figure anything out. Everything's gotten so easy that people are also manipulated into believing that everybody should live like they live. Everybody should live in a sophisticated Western society, and that's actually wrong. You can't go pushing your values and ideals and everything like that on other people. You have to expect people to be the sum of their parts, and you'll frustrate yourself to no end if you have unrealistic expectations about people. And in my younger years, I used to have unrealistic expectations about people, and people would lie to you about something. It's just like, well, you think about it, 10, 15, 20 years later, and you're just like, that person wasn't honest to begin with. I don't even know why I trusted them. And there you have it, people are always true to their nature. You remember the story of the frog and the scorpion? The frog, the scorpion, he says, "Hey frog, I need to get across the river." And the frog says, "Hell no, you're going to stab me and kill me." And the scorpion says, "No, I've turned over a new leaf, I promise. I really need to get across the river." And the frog says, "Look, pal, once we get on that water, you're going to stab me and kill me." And the scorpion says, "Hey, I promise, I absolutely promise I will not stab you when we are in the middle of the river." And sure enough, the frog, being like the good little white person he is, he says, "Hey, I believe you. You've turned over a new leaf. You're cool now. I can trust you." So the frog says, "Hop on board, scorpion." And just so you know, I'm kind of embellishing the story a little bit to make it sound a little bit cooler than it is. Anyway, so hop on board, scorpion. Let's get across that river. And they're halfway across the river, and the scorpion stabs the frog, and the frog says, "Oh my God, what did you just do to me? I can't believe you did that to me." And the scorpion says, "Well, it's in my nature." And they both drown and die. And that's pretty much what's going on in America right now. People just don't want to accept other people's nature and who they are, and not everybody has integrity. And if you are a person of integrity and you've come across somebody who doesn't have integrity, cut them loose. It will save you so much sanity. All right, white people, that's the ramblings for today. Thank you so much for listening. I look forward to your thoughts below.